And I'm your host, Danielle Lachey.
And I'm T Wade. Give me that male perspective.
And I'm Billy Ray, part of the Five Five, and we back at y'all with another one.
But before we get started, let's just put out a disclaimer. We are not certified relationship experts. We are just a bunch of friends and like to talk about love, life, relationships. So let's get candid.
Okay, so today's topic, we're gonna run it back. Actually, we're gonna pick off where we left off at. So last topic was what women wish men knew. Today we're gonna do the reverse. It's about the men today. What are some things y'all wish women knew?
What's up, fellas?
Oh, I'm gonna start off because I'm gonna jump into it. I'm gonna say it's the little things that count. It's we want peace. It's men that lead with their wallet probably uh have rather waste their money than waste their time. And them was all things that you guys said from that episode.
What do you mean waste their money and then waste their time? Can you elaborate?
Well, I said men would rather you waste their money than waste their time.
Oh, why is
Why
that?
is that?
A man's time is very precious. You know, when a man is all in, he's all in. So the money doesn't matter. It becomes when he finds out the woman is not all in, and all that time is wasted. So man rather waste time than money.
Okay.
Interesting to know.
Rather waste money than time, yeah.
Right,
Okay. Because, they'll try to get you. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So,
You know what I
Cause
mean?
let you know, man.
sometimes y'all like to waste time. But proceed.
So even with that being said, I started off with that because that's what you told us about women basically, and that wasn't even enough information. So you telling me to proceed because I didn't give you enough information. It was BS, right?
Yeah.
Last week y'all gave us BS. I threw it
No.
right back at you. So I just want to kind of start off like that, but we gonna
Oh,
let you
so you
know.
it's a tit for tat, huh? So you
I
get
can be
petty, Carl.
petty. I can be petty, and you know this.
Why
And
not be your higher self?
well, sometimes you gotta get it to where people can understand it. Because I don't think y'all understand last week that the answers y'all gave us was surface answers. Those answers that I just gave you were rebuttals. Well, it was the first two answers were the exact same answers that you said, right? I twisted the last answer, and then you wanted more of that. You wanted more of the answer that I twisted because I gave you more. You didn't want no parts of y'all answers,
We gave y'all many parts.
so y'all always holding stuff back.
Well, let's y'all not hold nothing back, okay?
Let's not hold nothing back. Let's get into it.
Billy, you got that smile on your face. What's up? What's up?
Is this thing on? Because I'm about to go in. Listen, do me a favor. I need y'all to go get a pen. See, for a minute, I almost didn't want to do this. I really wanted to, like Carl said, I wanted to be tit for tat. I wanted to keep everything on the shallow, kind of like y'all did. So, number zero, y'all got y'all pen, paper, let's write. Number zero is we wish y'all actually told us what you actually want men to know. That's number zero. All right, number one, ladies, y'all got no game. Y'all know how to attract men, but you don't know how to keep him. That's number one.
Okay.
Y'all not writing, y'all just looking. I need y'all to write this down. Because this
I
might
can
not get
remember.
posted. This might not make YouTube. They might take it down. Number two, women's approach to all men being the same isn't good because you all start off and continue with shallow questions. Even like the other week when we were talking about What women wish men knew, it was shallow. Go deeper. Number three, women expect so much, but oftentimes have little to give in return, except some kitty that they've been passing out since 19 years old. Number
Go ahead.
four, you actually don't know how to choose a good man, even if a good man slapped you in the face with a box of chocolates. Number five, 98% of ladies are simply following instead of being true leaders themselves. Number
Oh,
six, y'all y'all sneaky as sneaking can be. Did we lose one? Did we lose a member?
She
did,
ran
did we
off.
lose one?
She couldn't even take it.
That heat get them because I wasn't gonna hit the whole list at the top, but we gonna hit the whole list and we can come to any number y'all want after that. Number seven, ladies, y'all are gullible and easy to be manipulated. And here's how I can tell. Because oftentimes we find y'all with weak ass men, y'all on a podcast with us talking about them, y'all trying to clean them up, and then y'all clam up and get defensive when a real man shows up because you have so much experience with a loser who was treating you some kind of way because number seven, you were gullible. Number eight, y'all do too much for your girlfriends, social media, and the gram. If you posting pictures and they on your social media site first before going to your man, that's a problem. He should get all the pictures, and he may say, "Maybe you should put that on the gram." That ain't how it go though. Number nine, women like too much alcohol. Y'all have beautiful bodies. Y'all are a beautiful species. No alcohol, no drugs in there. Keep that out. And lastly, number 10, oftentimes come to the table with too much unresolved baggage.
okay. Can we go back to, I forgot what number it was, but women don't have anything to offer but the kitty.
Well, okay, great question. We and I want to make sure that our listeners and our followers and people that see us, right? We are fortunate to have two sis that don't fall in this category, which sometimes I feel like you all, because you are a higher level of woman, sometimes fall under the misconception that everyone is like you, and that's just not the truth. So,
Oh, we know.
okay, right. I mean, okay, so now what I'm saying is just because a woman happens to be gender or female, they don't often have their stuff together in the same way that you all talk about men not having themselves together. So as an example, women don't own property, women don't own their cars, women finances are not necessarily in order. Women's family relationships with the baby daddy ease, if necessary, are not lined up correctly. Some of their relationships with their own interpersonal family not lined up correctly. Some of their relationship with God not lined up correctly. So I'm just saying, if you meet a woman like that, the only thing she has to give you is you kidding.
Okay, so question. If
Answer.
you meet a woman like that, then and that's all she got to give, and y'all still gonna take the kitty. So what does that say about you?
Hey, listen, we are talking about what men with women. We are bring that on another episode.
So even the last episode, they talk about they wanted communication. That was something that they said. We wanted communication. Okay,
Hmm.
so what men want is communication. And in communication, sometimes men just want you to be quiet.
Mm, that was number 12. You on my list?
I
Okay,
mean,
y'all got a list now. Okay, I like that. Y'all got a list. Just let us know. So basically, y'all saying is what women need to do is come established.
To
well,
your question, yes. And to what Carl is saying, you, like I think that it gets misconceived that because women talk so much that they're effective communicators. No, actually, women are effective noisemakers, right? Because effective communication would be to say what you're going to say and be an active listener at what the response is. Or, here, watch this. Like, let me give you an example. We may send a message that says, hey, A, B, C, D, E. And that's it because we're so logical and precise with what we communicate. It will get received as, oh, I can't believe he said FGHIJK. That's not effective communication, especially when it comes from men. When it's very precise, you all change the narrative of what was said. Like I've seen it happen in like I, I'll say, let me give you like a light example. I'm really not that hungry. Oh, you ain't like what I cooked? Oh, they laughing too hard, Carl. It sounds.
Mm-hmm.
Who said something about what you cooked? No one said that. I said I'm not hungry, and that's very clear, very easy to understand. But you see how very easy communication gets misconstrued.
That's because, well, like we said before, you men, y'all are logical, but women are more detailed. We want to, well, why did you eat earlier? That's why you're not hungry, or are you sick or something? That's why you're not ready to eat right now. They're like details.
Yes, y'all want to give surface level answers, and we want to have details so we can, so there's no more questioning. Y'all
So
want to
even
give us answers, and then we got to
I know what Carl
question.
gonna say.
We got to ask questions to get, more information.
What more information did you need to know about I'm not hungry? What?
Well, I'm just talking about in general. I'm not
Oh,
talking
okay,
about just
okay.
you're not hungry. I'm talking about
so
in general.
All right.
what women should know in that scenario, that if a man asks you a question or stating that he's hungry, you should not be worried about details. You should be having putting in some effort and fixing him some food. You're worried about details. You're worried about asking questions. Sometimes women just
Well,
need to
no, no,
hold
no.
up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Sometimes women just need to be quiet and listen. And even when they're quiet, they're already thinking something else. Even when you're quiet, you have to follow up by listening. If women did that, the whole world would be a lot better. Relationships would be a lot better. Even now, you're waiting for me to stop talking so you can say what's on your mind. You didn't even listen to what I said.
I did listen to what you said.
Say it back.
You said women just need to hush.
Right.
See what I'm saying? See how the words got changed? I said, what did he say?
He
And then
said
you
women
Be
changed
need
it.
to
quiet.
listen.
Women need to be quiet because we all in the back of our mind. We still got something that we're thinking to say. Is that what you said, Carl?
We're talking about communication,
Yes.
and in communications, sometimes women overtalk the conversation. They over uh, over exaggerate details, and I'm saying at some point in the conversation, they just need to hush, be quiet, shut up, stop talking, process
So,
what's going on.
So, can you
so
give an example? For instance, what would be an example that you would want her to hush if she's asking too many questions, or what?
In regular conversations, you're trying to find a solution to a problem. So most of the time, when you're asking your man to find the solution to the problem, let him find the solution. When he gives you a a, a solution, roll with him. Don't go against him. There's often time where yes, you want to be helpful and and have other suggestions, but roll with your man when he needs you to roll with him.
even if it's the wrong solution.
Even if it's the wrong solution, Janelle. If you want that relationship to work, you let that man be a man. Let him figure it out. Even if you figure it out,
I
be
don't know. I
submissive.
want somebody
Be
that's
that
going.
woman.
I want somebody that's gonna lead because I don't want to lead.
I do have a question about that because, like you said, be submissive. So, what if there's a scenario where the woman does have, maybe a good idea that may be different from yours? Now, would you listen to that woman, or would you still do what you want to do, where you think it's to be done?
A
Absolutely.
woman is
Listen to
supposed to
her.
multiply everything that you do. So good ideas is definitely welcome.
Absolutely.
We were
And
talking
and
about.
just and just
Go
because he
ahead.
doesn't do the idea doesn't mean he's not listening. Because that's a deposit that says, okay, that is a great idea. I'm gonna roll with this one, but I see she got great ideas. That's again coming to the table with more than Kitty. Oh, she does have great ideas. Okay, we're gonna roll with this one, but I know I got somebody solid that I can go to who has a different perspective. And so what will happen, unfortunately, if he rolls with an idea that wasn't yours, Carl, what happens? They're
What,
upset.
Carl?
Exactly.
Um,
Not all the time, but I'm saying
yeah.
it could potentially be a source of conflict. But if you went back to what Carl said at the beginning, just roll with your man. That's actually the answer. Absolutely.
And
Give
be
your
quiet.
perspective. Listen,
Y'all
roll
don't
with it.
understand the concept.
I
Yeah,
don't have a problem with that. Like, I don't. If my man has an idea or something, we communicating. I'm gonna roll with him, even if I give a suggestion and he don't take my suggestion. That's all I can do.
so here's the thing: once you give him your suggestion, that suggestion is in him. Is in him. He may roll with his idea as a man, which he's going to do, and the idea may be a success. The idea may be a failure, but now he still have you there to roll with that idea as a backup. I think when a woman always wants to lead, you talking about last week you said you want a man who leads, right? So we want a woman to follow. You gotta follow. At some point, women, you have to follow.
Yeah, we'll follow when it's
Don't say that because it's
We
you've
we
been
wait.
No,
conditional.
Mm-hmm.
no. Let me get my words out. Let me get my words out. When the man is worthy to follow, when we know that he is going to do what it is, maybe I'm saying this wrong,
You are
but
saying it
what
wrong.
I'm
You
saying,
must be saying it wrong because Billy done said it. Y'all are choosing the wrong men. That's
what?
our problem.
Well, okay, that's where it gets it. Like, if you choosing the wrong man, then you're not gonna follow that man because you don't think it's I don't know what word I'm gonna be using, but
So
I guess it just depends on the man because if the man is not leading in that way, then you cannot follow.
so that
Yeah.
goes to number 10. Number 10 was the whole thing about the baggage is I've had the experience of following a man. And it's oftentimes led to a result that I don't want. And like we're talking, okay, now the man, you got an amazing man in front of you. You aren't dealing with the man in front of you. You're dealing with the past, right?
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you got the wrong man, then no, you're not gonna follow. If you got the right man, then yes, you are.
Okay.
But I was just saying, some men think they're leaders and they're not.
That happens.
What else you got?
Well, that list wasn't deep enough.
No, we want to go deeper, like y'all told us.
Yes.
Look,
Give
We,
us
hold
we,
on.
more.
we, we, we knew some of those answers. Tell us
Oh,
more.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Mm, okay. So, all right, I'm gonna not let y'all play me right now. I'm gonna ask a question. So I don't want y'all to be like, oh, we knew. 'Cause I'm gonna ask a question and I'm gonna come back to the actual answer. So instead of giving y'all the answer, I'm gonna ask the question and we're gonna find out if you actually do know what the answer is. Okay, so check it out. You ready? Thought you'd never say yeah. All right, listen. What does it mean when a man wants to be alone? What does that mean?
He want to be alone.
That means he wants some time to himself,
Why?
to clear his mind, to think of, to meditate,
Maybe
to
he trying
have
to
time
figure
to
stuff out.
himself.
Maybe he's trying to figure things out. Maybe he's trying to fix something.
Mm-hmm. Claps, Carl. That get y'all the easy one first. Now let's get to it. I got them right where I want them now. Earlier we said y'all said y'all wanted details, right? What do we want to give you?
Logic.
Logic.
Okay. And does logic not come with direct communication?
Logic come with direct communication, but it don't come with A through Z.
Yeah,
So,
logic comes with the quick version.
so you calling it quick. Okay, great. So
Mm,
this is what men want you to know. When we give you direct communication about a thing, that is the answer. The details are not the answer. The answer is the answer. You all want to focus on the eggs and the flour and the butter. We're not focused about that. We want cake. You with me? That's the direct answer. So the direct answer is where the value lies. So what we want you to know is don't let that fly over your head that if you got the direct answer, you have the value. All of the details, y'all can work on the details. Just be excited that you have the direct answer. That actually is a win.
But
You all
sometimes
in the
those
midst.
direct answers are vague.
Yeah.
Okay, give me an example of a vague direct answer because direct doesn't seem vague. Direct is direct, but give me an example of what could be considered vague.
I can't think of it right off the top of my head.
Okay, if it comes to you, we'll come back to it. Again, now you got a vague answer, maybe that
I'm trying to think.
sounds like you guys are giving me vague response, vague examples.
Well, I haven't had this situation forever, so I can't tell you.
All right.
Let's see.
Don't stress it. We'll come back. It might hit you. It might hit you
Yeah,
later.
it might hit me later.
Okay, Carl, what you got?
just to even, um, just to even piggyback on the last episode, uh, just about how they wanted their man to to be able to talk to them and spend a lot of time with them. Um, these are the words that came out their mouth. It seems like women turn men into things that they hate. Men turn women into things that they love. Because you say you want this man and he's hardworking, but then you say, well, he's not spending enough time with me. I want him to come lay with me or do this. But then after a while, you're getting tired of him. You turn men into people you don't hate, and that's why you so easy flip them off, switch them out.
I don't
I
think. What you mean?
disagree,
Easy to
but
flip them off and switch them out. Can you
You're
elaborate on
always
that?
looking for the women are always looking for the next best thing, and then you get somebody, and then you turn them out
those are
because
not women. Those are girls.
well,
Because I would say,
I'm just saying, even as women, girls, boys, as even as boys, we learn we look at relationships as possibilities. You know, we go off possibilities. Our mindset changes with the experience. Things happen. We learn what can happen versus what usually happens, and that's how we kind of flow it. We study patterns, and so being a boy to a man, we understand what's going on, and we
so
adjust.
men don't always look for the next best
That's
thing.
that's thing.
Well, I just said we're Men are all in, so we are thinking the next thing is the next best thing until we realize patterns. So now we're just adjusting, and the strategies change. And once we
Cause,
figure out what's going on with this certain girl, then that's when there's those categories.
Cause
So
I feel the
basically, it's men
same
and
way.
women.
Yes, I feel the same way regarding to men. I feel like men, they're here go my
Nine
data.
times out of ten.
Nine times out of ten, going from relationship to relationship,
Relationship.
and not women, more than women.
Right, because a man can be in a relationship and have another woman before their relationship ends,
Completely
because he done
over.
had backup, and then when their relationship and he on to the next, because he already had her in the vault. So to me, that's looking for the next best thing.
Um, I'm gonna give a maybe, right? I'm gonna give a maybe this. Carl said we're all in, not looking for the next best thing. But y'all popped on that list at 1 through 10 with something that you didn't have and disqualified yourself, which now allows him to reconsider his initial all in perception.
Okay, so I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So when y'all are in a relationship, say for instance, this is a long term relationship. You know this person. You've been with this person. Say y'all know each other. So in the instance where this man steps out, then what is he looking for? If he haven't tried to fix what he has.
Maybe he has. And he gave a
But
direct communication, and because y'all didn't get detail, it
but
got ignored.
I said if he hasn't, what if he hasn't? What if it's a situation where you know how some men is the ego and they getting attention and sometimes y'all want to know if y'all
Wait,
still got it.
whoa, 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 whoa. You just said it, sis. Slow down. Don't go too fast. Hold on for a minute. Come here. You said he was getting attention. Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
Oh, good, because that's another thing men want you to know. We want attention. If you
What
flood
if
in here
it's
with it, hold up. If that lady gave, if whomever, because he might be running around with a guy too. You know what I'm saying? That kind of weirdo shit. I'm saying if he got attention elsewhere because he wasn't getting attention at home. And so you again, we may be under the impression that we're given all of the things, but there was something, let's just say it was a lady. If she did something, it wasn't something that couldn't been done at home to get his attention. And so if she's doing something to get his attention, that means some attention isn't being given at home, especially if it's a relationship.
And I was going to wait till we talk about some more facts, but if you're not given that, it's the effort in every category. You have to give your man the effort in every category to keep a relationship good. If he has to ask for anything, if your man has to ask for anything, there's problem. You should know what your man want before he want it.
I
I
think
agree.
I
I
think
think
oftentimes y'all, not y'all, because I hate to say that. You know what I'm saying? I think
And we
women
talking general.
um, are under the impression that because they're a woman that they're doing things. And I was on the phone with my cousin last week, which I know we're gonna have a run it back on the interracial conversation because I'm listening to him dialogue with women from other races about what they're taught. And so if you go with what you're taught, and you, let's say in our culture, our women may not get taught, just because you weren't taught it doesn't mean that we don't value it, right? You want me to give you an example? No problem. Come here for a sec. Y'all know Plies got a song out, right? Um, he said white girls fun because what?
I don't know.
Because all of them swallow. That's what the song said, right? Now I'm just saying, why would he say that specifically for them? Does that mean that our ladies don't? Or maybe his experiences, that's a problem. But my point is, if he said it's fun, right? You asked about the attention. Let's say he got a lady and she don't have that kind of fun with Plies. And then all of the white girls do. I'm just saying, why did it have to be all the white girls? Step your game up. Just like y'all want us to do any and everything that matters to y'all. I'm just saying, and I'm using that just as a song because it's playful. But my point is, that is a something that might have been special for the man that he wasn't getting, unless it was with a white girl.
Okay, so I have another question since we're on this subject. So when men, why do men not communicate how they feel? Like if they're not receiving anything, why is it sometimes that they don't communicate that?
Carl said they did.
Yeah,
They
it's
did.
irrelevant.
You
I
didn't
want the
listen.
detailed version.
Sometimes silence, when a man can silence, is the best way to express what words could have never uh, felt for you, because he's probably done told you that, and it's a point where he gets quiet, and now you're waiting for him to get quiet to even feel it, or you waiting for that circumstance to happen for you to even notice. Well, he's probably told you that. He's probably asked you for something. He's probably missing something, and you know it, but you're taking neglect because you're so used. And I'm saying you're talking about women in general. Women are just so used to getting everything. They're just so used to being comfortable. Men are not comfortable. We talked about again in the Valentine's Day episode about how we wanted it to be about men this, and it was just about the effort. Men put a lot of effort into it, and once women realize that it's your effort, here's the thing that I need you to know. I need you women to realize. All right, you said once you once a man has a woman who wants for nothing, he will give her everything.
Did y'all get that notepad out? Write that down. It's a
Well,
jewel.
that's the same thing that we said last week about the woman.
So what I'm hearing is basically I feel like it's the same for men and women because women also go silent.
In that case, yeah. In the silent mode, sure.
And the woman will give that man, if that woman really loved that man, she would do anything and give him everything that she can. So it's
And
basically vice versa, just depending on the situation.
yes, and I feel like that man, he sets the tone for the relationship. So if there is something lacking with that woman, I feel like not all the time, but most of the time, it could be that man, how that man is treating that woman.
If he set the tone for the relationship, and it's supposed to be a good tone, you need to follow that tone.
You do, that's when you go silent. When you never, like y'all, like if, say for instance, you said the men go silent. So the woman is the same for a woman. So the man is setting the tone as, say for instance, an example like when say for instance y'all are at it into it or whatever. The man sets the tone for a relationship. So however the relationship is, that woman is gonna reflect him. So if he, like you said, if he's treating that woman good, then she's not gonna want for anything. Correct?
No,
I want to add a
no,
little something
I'm
to
not.
that.
I'm not going to agree with that,
I want to add
because
a
you,
little
you
something to
you
that.
can't treat your woman too good, or a woman that you really kind of dating and you trying to figure her out.
I'm talking
If
about
you
your woman, your
and
woman.
well, here's now your woman has to be down for you. Like I said, if she is the one who wants nothing, you're going to give her everything. She has to be that chick, not just any chick.
Right.
And I'm not gonna really. Um, it sound good in theory. Oh, the woman gonna reflect the energy from the man, but I'm gonna be honest. The woman gonna reflect her historical background and how she was brought up and her experiences. That's what she gonna reflect. Because you can't just say I'm a reflecting man because a woman who is so used to conflict,
Hmm.
as soon as peace show up, she can't even breathe barely. Cause let's just say, all right, well, I'm gonna match the energy. And little buddy, like, you know what? I feel like we're a little heated in our conversation. Why don't we just take a few minutes to just let this topic chill out and let's follow up tomorrow. Yak, 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 yak. That ain't matching energy.
No,
And
I
it
think
ain't
that's
often that when women are in arguments, that's not matching energy. I don't. If I were okay, come on, Data Janelle. Who? Not how many times out of 10 does the argument start with the man or start with the woman? Where does the argument start with?
Probably with the woman.
the man.
Okay, both. So you can't say that's matching energy
And
because
even when
he's
you
not arguing. If he's not arguing, you can't be matching energy at calm. If he calm,
So I feel like it depends on the two people. It depends on because that's toxic. If you're
hey,
not
look,
toxic
I'm a 9 out of 10
and
in this one because I'm saying like, just give me the last time that you know a man that started an argument, unless he saw something in your phone that
So
was in.
I'm going to say within the argument, I will have to agree with you, Billy. It is 9 times out of 10 the woman who's doing the arguing. The man just sitting there looking at her because he probably ain't paying her no attention because at this point he's just gone somewhere.
is
So
it starting to
that's
argue?
not matching energy. But I think what Danielle talking about matching energy is how he's treating her or doing something that she doesn't like, and then you're gonna match that energy. But as far as the argument, yeah, it's all women all day.
I
I
think when men,
can't agree with that. I
I
feel like
don't
it
know a
should
man
be
that like literally sit there and argue with you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what we doing? What we doing, Gabriel? What we doing?
maybe I don't know. Maybe because I don't feel like maybe it's just me because I don't like to argue either, and I prefer not to argue. So I'm wondering, is it the woman arguing or her expressing herself and it leads it to her? I don't know because I don't argue. I don't like to argue, so I don't know.
Okay, with your girlfriend. You know what I'm saying?
Now I got friends that may, pop off. I'm like, you doing too much.
Okay, so them friends that pop off, which one of them was like, girl, he came in here popping off?
Nobody,
Ne-
nobody.
never
So
in
okay,
midst.
I get you. No, nobody.
Okay, that's not matching energy. Is all I'm saying. That's
No,
doing your own
that's
thing.
Why don't y'all argue? I'm just curious.
But we trying to set the tone for a cool, calm, and relaxed relationship.
so at the start of this, we talked about we want peace. That is that is
That's
the majority of it. Men are simple creatures. They really
okay.
want peace, a little affection,
Okay, so
go
I
a
want to
long
bring
way.
up something. Since you said peace, now y'all say y'all want peace, but sometimes you all can be the chaos for your actions. So that can disturb the peace within that woman when she come to you for something.
Example.
Example, like if the man is out there not doing right or what he's supposed to be doing, then there's the chaos because he's doing chaos in the relationship and the woman is going to react.
So can I speculate that the man is out there cheating? Can we do it that way? Can we say that?
Huh?
Can we say that the man is out there cheating? Is
Yeah.
that
Say if the man is out there cheating.
okay? Um, and I'm going to say we're assuming that the woman has done all she can to keep his attention. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, Carl.
You chose the wrong guy. You're not listening.
Ain't that what number was that? You don't know how to choose the good man. That's number 4. I
like
told you to write these down.
Women, you keep choosing men thinking your love is gonna fix them. You choosing the man that everybody wants. Your love ain't gonna fix them. They're gonna be the same one. You keep choosing that same different guy thinking it's gonna work, and think it's gonna work. You like the same type of guy. Like the guy that you done passed up that Billy just told you about.
That's what I would prefer. I don't. Yeah.
I don't think we go into it thinking we chose the wrong guy.
No.
I
Well,
think
Sometimes, yeah.
no, you don't.
once you
Sometimes
get
y'all
there, then you realize you chose the wrong
the
guy.
wrong
But
guy.
I don't think we at that moment we like, oh, we just chose the wrong guy.
Cause sometimes y'all can switch up. Why?
Yes,
Why is the switch up?
Because
As far
okay,
as
man,
what?
y'all not writing these numbers out. What was number 7? What was number 7?
Uh, I don't know what those.
That's when you got back on. Because y'all are
Or
gullible
gullible.
and easy
Oh,
to
gullible.
manipulate. That's why you chose the wrong guy because it was easy.
Got you.
I agree.
You know,
But y'all be coming
your
on
list
so
is right.
strong that how you know,
Y'all be getting a
like
little dirty.
Horace.
Y'all be like,
What did you say, Janelle?
Because y'all be coming on so strong. You know how you said when you was younger, every word out your mouth was a lie. You was spitting that game. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that game was so strong. We don't know if y'all telling the truth or not right then and there.
it felt
Y'all
It's,
right
do
we got to
there.
all
go
the
off the
things.
actions.
Y'all do all the things. That's
Yeah,
why you
y'all do all
definitely
the
gotta go.
things
Because
in the
women
beginning.
women fall in love with what they hear. Men fall in love with what they see. So once a young man
You know,
once a young man figure that out, the first 100 things they say is gonna be a lie because they just trying to get you in.
I think after
I
maturity, then you
that's a,
fall in love with the actions. Cause
yeah.
at this age, anybody can say anything, and you're not showing me anything. You not getting anything.
So here's the thing: when you're older, you tell the truth, and that'll get you somewhere too. Same goal. Just got to learn it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can say definitely had my gullible moments. Cause
Listen,
y'all, y'all are a piece of work.
Yes.
well, we're here to dominate. It's kind of a thing that we should do, right? As men, we should not lose. We should be winning. That's what winning looks like. So,
Can somebody read the comments because
you want me
somebody?
to read
Oh, he
it?
talking about go with the nerd. He said Gaynell and Chanel is toxic. We
I'm
come on
nowhere near
strong because we
toxic.
want those draws.
I'm glad I'm at the age where I know the game now.
You think you know the game now?
You think you
Yes,
know the game now?
absolutely. Hmm.
You would never know the full game.
Yeah. We just talked to y'all for 43 minutes and didn't tell y'all nothing.
You sure didn't.
You know, but I'm talking about as an adult, just going through experience. I know when somebody
You
on
went
some
to.
BS and they ain't.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. We all learn through experience. I'm teasing y'all. For sure, experience is a great teacher for sure. Let me give y'all a couple more that, you know, we'd love for y'all to know. We actually like for you all to let us take the lead in the romance. Right?
We knew that.
You knew that?
I did.
You know you knew that?
I no, I didn't.
Okay, get Janelle over there flexing. She's like, we know that. You ain't
Hmm.
I did know that.
Danielle, thank you for being honest.
It's the difference between knowing and actually doing it. Because Janelle knew it, but she probably don't do it.
No, I do.
We
I
need y'all
do.
to know it and do it.
No, that's not me. I don't take the lead.
So let me ask y'all something. What's the most important thing for men? We y'all kind of got a cheat answer this weekend when we recorded. I'm kind of curious.
Loyalty.
Did you know that before we said that?
Yeah.
That's for everybody, I think.
No,
Okay.
I knew that because, like I said before, I feel like men. That's what they. What I've heard a long time is loyalty
You learned
from
it.
the men. They want loyalty,
Okay.
but that's why I also brought up the point of, some men want loyalty but don't give loyalty.
All right. Here's another great secret. We actually do like when you give constructive input. We absolutely don't like when you're criticizing. And this goes to the communication situation. If you know how to communicate effectively, you don't have to nag. Look, listen, figure out how to communicate effectively. We got in the chat number one and two, be loyal. And number two say, make sure we get access and
That's all
communicate.
that matter, huh?
No, it's not all that matters. Look, let me another secret. Y'all may think that that's all that matters, but that's not. Y'all get under the impression that all they want is kitty. Nah, I told y'all. That what number was that? Three. Yeah. expect so much, but oftentimes that ain't all y'all have to give. We actually don't just want that. We actually want you leveling up in all of the playing fields that we're talking about. So, like again, if you come with a solution, just because we don't use your solution, but we actually like the fact that you even had one, versus just sitting and being like, "Oh my God, I don't know what to do. I can't believe my girlfriend." We okay. What's the solution? If your girlfriend ain't cool and she didn't do a thing with you, we got a couple of ideas. What's yours? You don't got no. You just talking about. Come up with something, right? Come up with a solution.
Okay, I do have a question. Like off your list, Billy, it seems
Mhm.
like I was gonna ask like what type of women do men want? Cause off your list, it seemed like they really want the one who has it together,
Mhm.
the one who is loyal, of course. But do y'all want wholesome women or hoes?
Is that a
Or a little
rhetorical?
bit of both.
Is that rhetorical? Remember what I said about the
I'm a
pictures on Instagram?
The who?
The pictures on Instagram. Remember I was talking about the pictures?
Oh, mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Carl. Carl, ready? Come on.
I'm men be looking for wholesome women. Hoes fall into the category. So the hoes is messing it up for the real women
I
because
agree.
it just falling into the men's lap. But they are looking for a real woman. It just so happened that they put themselves in that category and they roll with it.
Why?
So
I can
so
agree
it,
with you
it
on that, car, because
it's
hoes
not the
are
man's
winning.
fault.
Well, say that again. You agreeing with Carl? Come here.
Yeah, hoes are winning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are. Y'all didn't see what happened at the rodeo? It's embarrassing. Y'all should be calling all y'all sisters right now trying to get it together. Y'all need to have a conference. It was embarrassing.
So
This
is it the
the,
temptation?
the
Because it's
commenter
easy.
said.
No, again, no, we want all of it. Like we don't want nobody wants the no. We don't want nobody wants that. Let's say let me give you like just a hypothetical. Let's say we meet a person who is not of standard, and we get kitty. We're not interested. We're not interested. We want Claire Huxtable, but Cardi B in the bed. That's in the comments. And I think Claire Huxtable was Cardi B in the bed because they had a lot of kids. Bill was winning. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he got access and sandwiches. Clearly, no. I mean, I don't think any man wants a person who is not fully developed. But we want winners. We definitely want winners. We want you. We
But
want
y'all
you to
just
be.
play around with the hoe until you get the winner.
I mean, we got to do something with our time.
But y'all don't like wasting time.
Right, exactly.
Oh, good.
We need to be
Ain't that what
compensated.
y'all said?
We need to be
What?
compensated for our time wasted.
Have you dealt with a hoe before? Please call
Have
us
you?
now. We can get money for you. We may be able to get you a settlement.
Do we got anybody in the chat that want to come up?
Anybody want to get on the live? Tap in.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the link in the comments.
While we waiting on somebody to come up, y'all know that I'm not gonna make the R&B bingo night because I'm gonna be at a car show. Guess what else we want you to do? We want you to get real interested in the stuff that is of interest to us, even though it's not of interest to you. Like fake it, like you really like it. So if I like Legos and you hate Legos because you used
I'm
to
gonna be
suffer on,
right there playing.
man,
Right.
yeah, that's again, y'all are a different breed, but I'm saying well, I ain't about to be going to no car show, all that loud music and it's hot outside. Oh my God, you losing. I'm telling you. Cause guess what?
No,
Guess who's gonna be there?
The
that
hoe.
hoe gonna be there.
Mhm.
You gonna be there like, ooh, you see that 6'4" over there? She talking about the car, the engine and everything. We like, oh, who the hell is over there? When all you had to do is Google it. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if you Google something he liked and said
Definitely.
anything about anything he liked. Oh my, write it down
That's,
now. I'm trying to tell you,
that's
y'all.
all I'm saying. If I want to go to the strip club, I want y'all to go to the strip club too. I have no problem.
I go.
Okay. Suggest it next time. Don't let us say it.
I ain't gonna suggest it, but
Hold on, see what? See, look, we trying to give you some game. See, look, listen. Just try it one time in your life. I ain't saying doing it this weekend, but just out the blue, be like, "Babe, I want to go to the strip club." I bet you
And
ain't your honeydew list will be taken care of at least for the next lot.
Gaynell's conditional. She'll do some things, but she won't do that. But here's the thing: we just said that the hoe was gonna do everything,
I'm
so
not
So basically,
condoning.
you
a
gotta do
wholesome
everything.
woman got to turn into, got to have whole
No, no,
tendencies.
no,
I didn't
no,
say turn
no,
into a hoe. I said whole
no,
tendencies.
no. See, that's not whole tendency. That's catering. That's paying attention to your man. That's not a whole tendency. That's being intentional and loving who you love. That ain't that's not what that is. See, you're framing
Yeah.
it wrong. You got it. You don't have to. You get to. I get an opportunity to focus on something that is of interest for him. Guess what? He gonna. I don't know if he gonna knit, but I mean, I might knit. I'll knit.
You mean they're baking some cookies, Billy?
Right.
Absolutely. I, look, I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? It's
I feel
reciprocation.
like it's a give and take, in every relationship. Whatever he wants to do, I'm willing to try.
How about give and give?
Yes.
We'll
I'm about
give
to
and
say I
give.
thought it was give and take. Men give and women take.
No.
You
Of
know,
course you would,
Carl will
Carl.
always
All
say something
right,
about the
of
women.
course you
No,
would,
Carl.
Carl.
Yeah.
Cater to each other. That's how it's supposed to be.
Yep.
No, Sloan, I'm not going that far. No.
There is a no.
No, no,
There's a
absolutely
limit.
not.
No three peat.
No.
No.
Oh,
Now
At
that's
that
I'm
twenty.
point,
being
that's
selfish.
where my selfishness comes in.
Right.
Y'all will get that episode coming real soon. Selfish versus selfless love.
Well, we
Awesome.
have any last final thoughts? You got any more on your list, Billy?
I mean, we getting close to the end, so we can start wrapping it up. I mean, okay, I do got a question. Did y'all
Okay.
learn something this week that you did not know?
I learned a little.
I learned that y'all want the woman to take lead in the bedroom. Other than that, I kind of, you know, knew the other stuff.
Okay, good deal. All right, I'll take it.
I learned from Carl that y'all just want the woman to hush.
No, no, we don't want you to hush. We want you to listen. Being
No, he
quiet is
said,
not.
"Shut up, be
Girl, I
quiet."
said, shut
That's the
up.
first part. That is the first part.
See that you're showing you weren't doing it. Say it again, Carl, so she can make sure she walks out of
It
here
is a
with a
two-part
note.
series where you have to hush, be quiet the first time, and then you have to listen and process just like that. Boom.
Cause you know I want to say something, but I'm gonna leave it
See,
at that.
even with that, you know you wanted to say something. You will save your relationship if you just stop because what you was about to say would have probably caused another argument. It would have caused some more conversation. Just be quiet sometimes.
Okay. So, okay. Sometimes we just
Uh,
want to get it all out. Especially when we feel like we're not being heard.
Getting it
Or
all out is not going to work in your favor. Play that game with that man. If you know this, play that game. Getting it all out is not going to work, ladies. Getting it all out is not going to work. You play his game, you win. Just like I just told you how we get a man, a woman who wants for nothing, a man will give him everything. If you play that game, you will be the woman to get everything.
you winning. All right, so tonight's topic: what men wish women knew. Final thoughts. What y'all got?
I'll go first. My final thoughts are it seems like women and men are really on the same page but speak different. And like I always say, give what you want to receive.
Okay.
Carl.
I'm gonna say women don't chase what they fully understand. They chase mystery. So don't tell them everything. Final thought.
Um,
I want to know
my
more.
right. My final thought is I still believe that men and women want the same things.
You're confused.
How am I confused? Y'all want the same. We want the same thing. We all want attention. You want to be catered to. Women want to be catered to. Same.
All right. All right, listen, fellas. Takers will see you from a mile away. Just know that you can't give from an empty cup. So take care of yourself, fellas. Most importantly, set boundaries. Don't always give them permission to cross. You don't have to be mean or ugly, but you should be clear and concise. Might piss a few people off because now they can't handle you how they once did. But so, it's their feelings or your peace. You choose. Clarity is everything. Candid Connections, and we out.
But before we go, just want to let you know we have an R&B bingo April the 18th from 3 to 7 at Goldie's VIP. Tickets are $20. Go to goldiesvip.com and copy your tickets.
Hey, listen, before we get out of here, can we have a little quick conversation? We got a few more minutes on we got like 3 minutes left. If y'all miss the grand opening of Goldie's VIP,
Y'all
look,
missed it. Sorry
but
for
guess what?
y'all.
Don't miss the next ones. I mean, we had a great time. Any quick thoughts from y'all, just so we can share with our folks who may be watching us digitally from around the country about how epic that night was? Janelle, you want to go?
It was epic. We gave out good prizes. When I say good prizes, all the way down to $50 to a 55-inch TV.
Okay.
Everyone is in the building. The bar was on deck. Well, the cups were on deck. Let me rephrase that. The cups were on deck. And everybody just had a good time and vibe.
Yeah, that's cool. Danielle, what about you?
Yeah, it definitely was a good time. So if you missed it, shame on you. Cause let me tell you, Goldie's VIP is gonna be a vibe. It's gonna be a good atmosphere. We had a ball, and everybody had fun. It was definitely engaging. And like Janelle said, the prizes, you ain't getting no skimpy prizes. So be prepared for R&B bingo.
Let me give a last one before we go to the men. We're gonna give the thanks for putting it all together. Listen, we were talking about boundaries in my final thought, man. Show love to people, right? When people are doing things, big things, make sure you show love to them. Make sure you stay within the context of the governing things that allow us to make these things happen. Make sure you show love and support, right? Support people when they're doing big things, especially when they look like you and I. So make sure you show up. Make sure you take care of the people who are putting on the events. Make sure you tip well. Be great stewards of having an opportunity to be involved in this experience. Carl, what you got for them?
What's your network next worth? The people
Mm-hmm.
around you is growing. We want to be around people like-minded, have a good time. We want to network and socialize, and we do a good time. We do a good time doing it. So goldiesvip.com. Let's get it. Candy Connections, Fab Five. We in it, y'all.
See y'all at
Yep.
R&B bingo.
Yeah,
And
y'all make
before
sure
we
y'all
go,
come up on the Wednesday and see what's going on at Goldie's VIP.
right, and before we go about networking, these events are definitely a way for us to connect with other people. And also, Candy Connections is looking for, special guests to come on and discuss relationships with us. So you can email us at candyconnectionskc@gmail.com. So before we go, make sure y'all follow our YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook page. If you haven't subscribed already, also, we got the Candy Connection shirts on sale. Well, not on sale, but we got free shipping until April 15th. So go ahead and grab yours now. And remember, you deserve the kind of love that you give. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.